Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Let's put on a mic. Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today I'm gonna be getting ready for work quickly and asking myself an important question. Do I still love her? And I'll be asking that about a couple products in my collection. So if you want to just hang out with me and chit chat, keep watching this video and let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So today's Wednesday, it is day 3 for me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting ready because my time is so limited in the morning. I'm putting on the Chanel Complexion Fresh Touch in the shade B40, and this has just been my go-to. I take about 2 to 3 pumps of that and just put this on my face. Like, we have recess, it's hot, it's been really hot, so I can't do too much. So the makeup has definitely been holding up well. So it's pretty much a minimalistic makeup routine. And I did have a video on my new routine. So using the BK Beauty 101 brush and stamping this in. So I really hope that whatever time it is you're watching this video, that you're doing well, that you're feeling good. Last night, I don't know. You know, when you see things that aren't right and you know it's gonna take time to, or I don't wanna say that aren't right, but when you see things that you wanna change and you know it's gonna take time to do that, the time in between, when you see it and you get to the change can be, for me, really frustrating. So, you know, with school just starting, I'm trying to give myself a break and understand that with this new time change and everything, that there is just a lack of balance right now, just a complete lack of balance. I'm not working out right now. I'm too exhausted. I have no voice. Now taking my Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. The boys are getting used to a new schedule, and you know, I'm not trying to be hard on them or myself, but I see so many things in my life that I want to change, and there's no time. You know, when I get home in the evening, I try to do a little something, a little straightening up, a little cleaning up. But I don't know, I feel like in the end, it doesn't look like I did anything. So then I'm frustrated. And y'all, I don't know how y'all feel about your yard, but like, yard work is real. We had a day last week where it rained so hard, and I swear my entire yard the next morning looked like where the wild things are. And I hate to be that house, you know? But like, I cannot do it all. Tyrone cannot do it all. And don't get me wrong, like, Tyrone is working just as hard as me. You know, we're all doing things and scrambling. And it just goes back to that point about having a life of ease and balance. And it's like, is this how our lives were meant to be? Like hustling for time and scrambling around and just choosing what you can't do and just, I don't know. I just had a serious moment of frustration last night, and I want to do something about it. I know what to do, but as far as cleaning up and straightening up and all that, I don't know where to start. I don't know. I'm probably all over the place and rambling right now in this video, but I just have to get it out because this is the Chantecaille Medium Deep Blur Powder. Because maybe some of you all have tips for me, you know? I know people say, just start in one corner, just start in one area, but I don't even know if that's working. Like, I feel like I'm being a slave, you know, like a slave to this routine. And I'm not saying I don't like my job or that you shouldn't have a job or structure or things you have to do, but like getting up, waking the boys up kind of in a rush. And you know, I've been putting them to bed earlier. I've been going to bed earlier, like 9:30, you know, I have been really, you know, working hard with the whole routine situation, and it is still extremely tough. So I don't have any solutions in this video right now. I will have some, but right now I'm just kind of venting and seeing where you all are at. And again, I know a lot of this is the Chanel Sunbath bronzer. A lot of this is, okay, what is that? What is, okay, I don't know what's going on here. A lot of this is getting adjusted to a new schedule, but even with the old schedule, it's like, is this what life is meant to be? And I just feel like I am not enjoying my time in the present because I'm always thinking ahead about what else I need to do. And you know, people say set boundaries and things like that, but it's really easier said than done, because if I say, you know what, Cara, the work's gonna be here tomorrow, go home and enjoy your evening. When I go home and enjoy my evening, I'm not really enjoying it because it's hard for me to let go that there was something I needed to do. And then I know in the morning, I'm gonna be scrambling around. Now let me get to the topic of this video while we think about that. This is a new version of one of my favorite blushes, and I wanna see, do I still love her? This is the Chains. Now I don't know what happened. The old one, I don't know, but I was tired of not having it. So I'm hoping that this expensive blush that I replaced, I'm hoping that the money was worth it, because it wasn't cheap. Tell me that it's just not a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. Like, so beautiful. It was one of my favorites for the longest time. Let's see if it's still as good. I'm gonna tell you, those RMS blushes are just phenomenal. So I wanna know, like, is this one still good? You'll start to see it there. Turn this exposure down just a taste. Y'all see I'm sweating. Like, why am I sweating this early? That's what I'm saying. And I'm getting up early. It's not like I'm getting up at the last minute. Like, how early am I supposed to get up? That's what my question is. How early are we supposed to get up? How early are we supposed to go to bed? So if you have a situation that works for you, oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, I still do like this blush. It is gorgeous, and it's so, like, it's so smooth and beautiful. See, I could go just like this. Yeah, I still love her. Now, the second thing that I have out here, and I'm probably gonna just have time for a quick look, but I wanted to take it out and just even look at it, y'all. This is the Huda Beauty Wild Jaguar palette. Do y'all remember when these wild palettes came out last year? And you know, some people feel as though the Huda Beauty mini palettes have a lesser quality than her big palettes, but I don't think these did. I think people really liked them, and this is the only one I have. But yeah, let's do a quick look. I'm gonna go into this taupey shade here, and y'all know I be doing looks with the quickness right now, but let's just see about the quality. And is this still good? Is this still a good one? Or were we just happy to see something other than those Nude Obsessions from Huda? Because it could have been that as well. So this is a What's Up Beauty R104 brush, and the color is going on beautifully. No issues. When people said the quality was less in these, I'm not sure exactly what they were talking about, but I don't know. This looks great to me. And you know, I'm not doing too much because this is gonna melt off come recess time. So yeah, this looks good. And let's just, while we're doing this, let's go into this like metallic-y color here. So let me know, y'all. I'm not depressed. Because I know, you know, when I said I'm not enjoying things or enjoying time, it's not that. It's more of a feeling of, Cara, there's some things in your life that we have to figure out and change. I mean, I was even telling Tyrone last night, it's like, I'm scrambling to do this video right now because I could be leaving for work, but this is some enjoyment for me, and I don't want to not be able to film, you know? So I'm just trying to figure out, let's go into the brown, like how's all this gonna fall into place? And I think that, you know, when you're used to doing something for so long and you don't see it, and then you kind of get this revelation, then you can't unsee certain things. And I cannot unsee my yard, my house, y'all, I cannot unsee it. So every time I come in here, I'm like, oh my God, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. You know what I mean? And it's like, but Cara, you've been up since 5 doing this. So when are you going to like chill or like take some time to get yourself together? But I feel like everything is at a cost. Definitely put too much up here at the top. Everything is at a cost, even making this video right now. And I get that that's how life is, but I'm like, is that the design? Like, is that how it's supposed to be? These are just questions I have. I don't know if you have the same questions, but yeah, y'all, that's just what I'm thinking. I might sound a bit all over the place, but see, when I go back and look at these types of videos, it's like, it's almost like a diary. So it's really helpful for me. Going back into the taupe with a BK Beauty, let's see, 207. I'm just putting that taupe shade under the eye. And you know, I don't really go for the cool tones a whole lot. So I don't have a lot of cool tone palettes, but I remember that when I used this palette the first time that I really liked it. I thought it was great. So it looks like I'm still feeling the same way. Let's go into this beautiful purple here. Like, Huda does do a really good job, like with her palettes and her shimmers. Just think that, you know, sometimes they can be redundant. But I thought that this Wow collection, when it released, was a good look for her. And I think the Love Fest palette was nice too. I didn't need to buy that. I think that one, well, you know, I've only used it once, but I think this one, I'd rather have this one if I had to give one away, you know, over the Love Fest. There's other palettes that have a similar color story. Look at that beautiful purple. All right, my battery's about to die. So let me just finish this look off camera, and I will be back to let you know what I think about everything and get to work. All right, you guys, I am back. This is the finished look. No liner today, but I just have on the Benefit They're Real mascara. So let me know what you think about this look. I really like it. And for lipstick, I have on the Chanel Rouge Cocoa Flash in the shade 134 Lust. This is my very first Chanel lippy, and I like this because I feel like it goes very well with this cool look. Don't need a liner, it's just like a little balm. So, I mean, all in all, love this palette, still love the look. I think it gives me a really easy, cool tone look that, you know, is, that I feel comfortable with, because a lot of times I don't feel as comfortable with the cool tones. So this is one of the few palettes in my collection that I'm okay with for the cool vibe. I love how it all came together. And as far as the chains, I'm so glad I replaced that blush. It was really one of my favorites, and I was sad that I didn't have it anymore. So definitely worth it for me. But I do think those RMS blushes are just as good. So that's something else. Now, as far as all the stuff that I was talking about regarding balance and my schedule and being overwhelmed and everything that I was talking about, I don't want to leave off as a Debbie Downer or a negative Nancy or on a bad note. I just wanted to see like where you all are. You know, do we ever really feel like we have it together, or is it constantly a work in progress? I'm starting to feel like things are a work in progress. However, I want to feel more together. So this is something I'm going to be brainstorming about and coming back and touching on and talking about, because these feelings for me are very serious, and the anxiety that I have, I don't really talk a lot about it, but I do have anxiety, and it's real, you know, and I want to enjoy my life. And yes, I could be stressed out and things like that, but what's going on right now, I feel like it's kind of coming from all ends and very heavily from work right now, because everybody's so gung-ho and they want to implement 50 million new practices and all kinds of things. And I'm just trying to get my class together, you know, and see where they are. So I want to come back with some solutions. I'm definitely going to be doing some more talking about this, and just sharing my thoughts and kind of doing a deep dive and figure out like the vision that I have for me, for my life, for my kids. Like, what are the steps I'm gonna take to get there? And hopefully you will want to hear those things, or maybe you have something to add. Maybe you've been where I am and have come out of it. So yeah, definitely let me know. And I'm gonna get on off to work. I will say this, I'm really thankful that I was able to record this morning. I am supposed to be to work at 7:15, but the kids aren't there until 7:40. So 7:23, I'll be there in the next 5 minutes. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today for this one. I hope this was therapy for you. It definitely was for me. So until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.